Thank you so much for tuning into this message, and I hope it finds you well. It's your girl, I'm here. I'm back with another reading for Venus in Pisces transit. This is going to be for the 7th house. Okay, so if you have a Venus transit your 7th house at this time, this message is for you. This is also for anywhere you have Virgo in your chart. Okay, native or progressive, whichever one you want to go by, it's up to you. Okay, so this is a Venus message. So this is regarding receptivity of money, material wealth, self-worth as well. If you're looking for a personal reading or personal astrologer services, you can contact me using the link that will be in the description box below. Okay, so we're asking 3 questions during this Venus and Pisces transit. So 7th house has to do with relationships, relating one-on-one directly with something. Also having to do with partnerships of all kinds. So whatever you're choosing to partner up with, it's all about reflection, right? Allowing someone to enter the part of you that is interpersonal. So where is your money success? We have the 10 of Swords. What are you attracting? We have Judgment. Interesting. And the shadow work or trigger, we have the Lovers here. Okay. I feel like the energy just kind of like took a dive a little bit. Overall energy for this transit, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely just like a interesting. So your money success being a 10 of Swords, something has ended. Whatever you were working on or working with or whom you were working with, that contract is over. It has ended. There's the sunset in the back, meaning there's a new dawn to what your money success is going to look like. You have the opportunity to create new ideas, and which makes sense why the 3 of Swords is at the bottom, because this Venus in Pisces transit is saying that, although Venus is, exalted in Pisces, our ability to, dream, have a dreamy and boundless love that's filled with compassion and true sight of the good and the bad and accepting all of it and swallowing it whole. That does come with the shadow side of overindulging a little bit too much in love and relationships. So there may be a separation of reality and dream world or fantasy that is taking place when it comes to relationships. So when it comes to your receptivity, you want to continue to fine-tune that to make sure that it's coming from a place of truth and not complete fantasy. Okay? And I feel like this transit may be giving you a real look at your relationship, and based on where you are spiritually and emotionally, that will show up in your relationship. So if mentally things do feel kind of disconnected, or something has just ended completely, a healing process has to take place, right? So with the 10 of Swords, it's like, yeah, everything is over and dead. The betrayal of yourself really is what's taking place, is you recovering from that. So that may be reflected in your outer world, where you may have those who come to want to help and to heal you. You may have those come to only want to know what's going on and gossip with you, or you may have those that come that really want to assist you with the information that you just received. So this could be like you getting fired, but now you have all the time in the world to work on what you truly want to do. This could also be you wanting to quit and you resigning from a position that no longer serves you, but you're also grieving the fact that the shift in your money is going to be different. The things that you used to be able to provide for is going to change. It's not going to be the same anymore, but it's not going to be forever. Okay, the sun is rising in this card. Okay, there's a new dawn that has ascended on the earth. So what you're attracting is judgment. So now you're going to have to start making some big ball of shot callers. Okay, it's time for you to start making some decisions, and you definitely want to use tap into your angelic forces that are available for you, your ancestors, to help you with making these decisions, because you're still in a state of loss or feeling the withdrawal that's taking place. Someone could actually be going through withdrawals at this time, where they may have had addiction to something, and it could have been love and relationships that they were addicted to, but there is some type of addiction that has been cut off completely, and now you're trying to heal and be one with yourself. And this could be someone else in your environment where they're not doing those same routines that they were doing anymore. So how they process information and heal may be very different from you, but when it comes to you being the person that's trying to help someone and care for them as they move forward with their journey, you want to make sure you say the right thing, you make the right decision. You want to make sure that you show them compassion and you know that they love you. But the disconnect that you feel between you and this other person may very well be real, but it has a lot to do with them trying to pull themselves together, and it's not personal. And that may be the issue for you personally, is you trying to establish that what the disconnect that you feel in the relationship is not personal. It doesn't mean that they don't care about you or they don't love you. They just may need time to themselves, because whatever they were having or they were used to having in their life is no longer there. But it does mean that there is opportunity for something else to come in. Okay, so with the trigger or the shadow work being the Lovers, somebody else had this position. I can't remember who it was. They had Lovers in the trigger. I think it was Pisces. Pisces had this in their position, the first house energy. So, and then this is the seventh house, so definitely makes sense. But yeah, the shadow work that needs to be done here is to learn how to give someone space, learn how to back off a little bit, give them some breathing room, allow them to make their own choices and decisions, not forcing them into an ultimatum, because you may be feeling the disconnect and the shift and the change in their behavior. But again, it's not personal. It has everything to do with them trying to heal themselves from something that they were used to that's no longer there. Okay, now it doesn't mean that the relationship is over, but it does mean that there's going to be a shift in your relationship that could actually be for the better if you allow it to happen. Okay, Pisces is about letting things be as they are and not trying to create an imaginary story that would make you feel more in control of the situation that you actually have no control in. All right, so we have the Six of Wands. Okay, so whatever betrayal that took place, whatever hurt that happened, whatever removal that had to happen, it was for the greater good. And I feel like the only thing that's really hurt when it comes to the money success is the ego. So this person may be going through an ego death and rebirth, and they may be feel betrayed, but that's only because of their ego. So some words could have been exchanged. You could have told somebody something that made that person, or someone else could have said something about the person you're in a relationship with, if it wasn't you directly that's experiencing this, where it's like, I trusted you to not tell my business, but you did it anyway. It's all ego. It's all ego. Okay, learn to love that person through the situation. Learn to be compassionate to yourself and the person in that situation, because whether or not it was malicious or not, whatever words they spew is not going to really affect you or harm you should your ego be removed. Okay, because there's a higher lesson here that's at play. So the judgment here, or the decision that needs to be made, Six of Cups here. Okay, so there's decisions being, and you got two sixes back to back with the six here. So 666 has a lot to do with not valuing the material more than you value the spiritual. Okay, and maybe that's what this breakup or this situation, this idea being broken up, or this relationship style being completely broken up, is to get somebody to snap back into reality, saying, hey, there's way more things that's way more important than trying to have money and, nice things. Okay, there's something that's seriously needs to be put into balance in the spiritual life, the spiritual part of your lives, and that will help heal the relationship. So when it comes to the Lovers being the trigger, we got Judgment again, okay? This is about you being more aware of, you know, what type of relationships you're creating for yourself. Do you have a spiritual relationship with yourself? Do you have a specific deity or ancestor that you know that you communicate with on a regular basis? And how are you working those situations? I do feel like there is a male who passed away, and you may have been closely linked or tied to this person, or someone that you're close to, that you have a relationship with, and they're trying to reconnect with them or you, but you're so caught up in the physical that you're not seeing the spiritual communication that's trying to take place. And you have someone with this Lover's card that may be trying to help you wake up so you can reconnect with this person who passed away and who died. So, and you got the Three of Swords at the bottom too, with the Scribe of Swords. So this is something that's brand new. You may have never known that you have mediumship capabilities, but they're turning on. 1111. You got the Two of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so this is a whole new world, okay, that you're experiencing, or this person is experiencing, and they may need support getting through it. Okay, so yeah, I feel like it's like I never. You got the X here, that's 10, 20, 20. Yeah, someone needs to get into a spiritual routine where they're able to silently sit and listen, because I feel like this person keeps reaching out. They want to talk to people, and their ego is getting, you know, slammed because no one is reaching back out, or the person that they really want to talk to is not reaching out. It's because the spiritual realm has someone here that's trying to communicate and speak with you, but you're too busy focused on the physical that you're not listening to what the spiritual has to say. Okay, so what advice do we have for Venus transiting the 7th house? Cheetah. Get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goals. When I said cheetah, I also want to make it known that you may be worried about someone cheating on you, or you may be worried about somebody being with someone else during this quiet time. They're not. They may be trying to tap deeper into their spiritual selves. Okay, so get clear on your intention that you have with this relationship. Stop breaking your own heart. Okay, and stay focused, move quickly to achieve your goal. So if you're trying to, again, tap into your mediumship capabilities, you need to start practicing this every single day. Okay, you may have unhealed parts of you when it comes to whoever passed away that could actually be an indication when it comes up, or when it bubbles up all of a sudden, that person may be coming closer to you, to connect with you and contact you. But you have to get over the physical part, meaning that they're not physically here, so you can actually be open to what they have to say. Okay, but that's my message I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this message found you very well, and until next time, peace.